So the skip food that I consume, for example, is usually out of bins that only has vegetable product in it. So I don't go anywhere that, for example, would be meat or fish would be highly dangerous in my eyes. And yeah, I don't really think there's a huge health concern. People are a little bit too worried about everything being super clean and there's bacteria, but bacteria are not all bad. And as long as you wash the product before you cook it, it's fine. I personally never gotten sick. I don't know anybody. My friends have gotten sick from it, so I think it's a bit of a mix. Maybe we can sprinkle some over, but let's do that because it's nice. Very good. Yeah, do you want to ask them first? And here, can I have some money so I can pay Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. You smoke a lot? Not anymore. I used to smoke every day. Yeah, I might.
I certainly think that food that's going to waste, a lot of it is edible, as you can see, and so if people can get access to it, because I know that sometimes you're stopped from chemicals are poured on it or whatever, it's a good thing. As far as people doing it more often, I suppose out of necessity some will, though I think it's hard for people to get over the barrier of that this was in a bin, but if someone came here and ate this meal, I think maybe their problems with eating food out of a bin would be over for life.
I don't have any concerns about eating food out of a dumpster because I trust the judgment of the people who are taking the food, and also I know that a lot of food that is put in dumpsters is perfectly good quality. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's simply being disposed of in a lazy fashion instead of being more thoughtfully distributed to where it could be appreciated. So in some ways a dumpster is just a vessel or a store, a holding bay until more a kind of thoughtful and insightful people come along and appreciate it.
Well, I think that this was something that was born out of the trend towards ecological lifestyles in the 1990s and has gained a high degree of acceptance in countries such as the United States. So inevitably, I think we're going to see more of it. Maybe the economic slowdown is going to encourage more people to look for cheaper options. But it's not just simply a question of a cheaper option, but a more perhaps environmentally friendly option. I mean by that, trying to acquire second-hand goods without paying for them, not necessarily stealing them, but just simply furnishing one's own home, colouring the walls, and even going as far as filling the fridge and the larder with things like that. So I expect that we will see more of it, although I think that history is littered with examples of people trying to get reasonably quality goods as cheaply as possible.
Well, I wasn't sure.